So if I was rich, this is what I would do. I would move out of this trailer park, out of this damn criminal-filled, big-ass dogs chasing after you trailer park, okay? I would get a place with a friend or two of mine, right? In the suburbs. Alright? In the suburbs are in an apartment. But if I was rich, I'd do it in the suburbs because I could be able to afford it. If I was like super rich, you know? Like if I was like a billionaire or a millionaire, you know, I will invest in a house in the suburbs. And it's gonna have a yard. I gotta make that yard look clean. So I gotta get a lawnmower. Since I'm getting myself a lawnmower, I might as well get my dad a new lawnmower as well. You know? And the yard's gotta look better than just nice. So maybe some flowers. You know, gotta get some flowers up in that bitch. You know? And put some flowers down and plant them. You know, make it look nice. And then on the inside, I gotta make sure it's clean. So I gotta get some cleaning supplies. Wipe it all down. Mop. Vacuum. You know, do what I gotta do. You know? Make sure I have a good bit of cleaning supplies into the cleaning closet. Well, for the living room, we're probably gonna want a big TV. So put a big TV in there. Make sure we have a good place to have movies. We gotta stock up on groceries. So I'm gonna make sure we have all the food that we need in the fridge, in the pantry, in the cabinets and all. That way we are not starving, you know? And of course, if we have a big TV and snacks and all, you might as well get Wi-Fi, you know? Get some Wi-Fi up in there. That way we can have internet also. But since we have internet, maybe I have a little place in my room, a little area. I'm gonna have like an art area, like my art desk, and have another area, like a computer and all, get it all set up. So I could do more YouTube videos, and maybe even some streaming, you know? Well, while I'm at it, might as well look at my bed, make sure it looks good, fix everything in my room. While I'm doing that, might as well get my laundry done. So while I'm doing my laundry, I think about the bathroom. So I go in the bathroom, make sure that's all clean, all nice. I set it up however I want to. I don't want to do beach theme. None of us wants to do beach theme for the house. I know for a fact none of us would like that. So I'll do a beach theme. Not a beach theme. Maybe like a Batman or something theme. But not a beach theme for the bathroom. I gotta fix up the bathroom. Maybe put a few live plants. But if I'm getting live plants, might as well take a trip to the store, Home Depot, get some more plants. Put a few plants everywhere else. While I'm doing that, I gotta get some plant lights so they can grow, you know? So, do that. Liven up the place a bit. While I'm doing that, might as well check out the hallway, make sure everything looks good. Should also get some picture frames for me and my friends. So we put our pictures, you know, in the hallway. You know, why not? You know? We all got families, you know? And since I'm doing that, might as well look in the backyard. In the backyard, think about it and all. Think about inviting more friends over. Maybe have a barbecue. Gotta get us a grill. Gotta get us some charcoal. Gotta get us some meat so we can have some burgers and all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna cook it. But if I'm gonna cook it, I don't want my burgers to be plain. And I'm a white boy, but I'm a white boy that like seasoning, you know? So I gotta go and get some seasoning. And when I'm getting seasoning, we're probably gonna like do shots and stuff. Get some red Solo cups, you know? You never know, depending on how many people are there. And when people come over, we might as well play either some Uno or poker or something. So might as well get the cards out, you know? Play some games while I'm at it. But then we need music. So we might as well turn the music up and turn the barbecue into a slight welcome home party. You know what I'm saying? And then after everyone lays down and all, I gotta make sure that the doors are locked, the windows are locked, and everyone's laying on their stomachs, because if they're passed out from being drunk, I don't want them choking on the puke, because it can happen. It can happen. So I'll be making sure everybody's alright, because I don't drink that much, I'm not really a drinker, at all. So, while I'm doing that, I'm going to be thinking about a job, because even though I have all this money saved in the bank, I want an actual job. I want to be able to feel an accomplishment. So I'm going to start making a resume and show them all my credentials, and then going the next day, make sure everyone goes home, cleans up and all, and then going to the tattoo place and hopefully getting a job as a body piercer. Also doing this way to make sure I don't have to ever move back in with my parents. But every now and then, I will help out still and send them money every now and then, but not all the time, because I'm not a bank and I'm a person, and I'm trying to get out of this situation, not pull back into the situation. But since I'm living in the suburbs and it's really nice, I might as well meet the neighbors. Might as well meet some of the neighbors. You never know. You never know. So, I might as well learn how to bake, learn how to cook. So I'm going to learn how to bake a pie. What kind of pie? It's America. So it's going to be apple pie, of course. And maybe even a blueberry pie. But apple pie, of course. And I got to make sure I get that vanilla ice cream on the side. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to do that. And then I realized we live in the suburbs. We have a backyard. It's a fenced-in backyard. I can get a dog for the backyard. I'm going to get my dream dog. I'm going to get my dream dog. I'm going to get it as a puppy. I'm going to get a Rottweiler. It's my dream dog. You know what I'm saying? So if I lived in the suburbs and I had a backyard and all this and that, I'm going to get my dream dog as a puppy. I'm going to make sure it has a nice big house. I'm going to make sure it has shading. I'm going to make sure it has food, water, toys. I'm going to make sure I have a pooper scooper, because we ain't going to be dirty in this house. We ain't going to be dirty inside. We ain't going to be dirty outside. We're going to keep that shit clean. So, I'm happy with the new puppy and all. I might as well make sure that since we're keeping ourselves clean and the dog clean, make sure the puppy gets like all this cleaning stuff, like shampoo and all. But I gotta make sure it's the correct brand, because some brands, I forgot what brand it was, but it makes dogs have seizures. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna make sure it has good A-grade food. Also, while I'm doing that, I'm also gonna make sure that I have a good brand of soap and hair shampoo and conditioner. But I'm gonna also make sure I spend time with my friends. When I get back home, I'm gonna make sure that dinner is cooked. I'm gonna figure out how to cook dinner. Learn more how to cook and all. I might take also, if I live in the suburbs and I was rich, and I was like doing a job as a piercer, I might do a piercing job by day, and then like some weekends do art classes, because I love art. Maybe one day I'd be able to get like my art into a gallery, and then do writing classes, and then hopefully get a book published one day, So if I was rich, I would try to live a semi-normal life, but continue my YouTube stuff and do all my hobbies, but try to take it further and be known as who I am, but also be chilling with my friends and having a good time. Because if I was rich, I would want to have a good time. But what people don't know is some of my money isn't going to just be for me and my friends and my family. I'm also going to put some of that into different charities, because I give a damn. I do. I want people taken care of, because I know what it's like. I know what it's like. And I wanna help people out too. So, yeah, that's what I would do.